Hey everyone, welcome back to HDGC. In today's video, we'll be diving into some hidden gems and Easter eggs you might have missed in Captain America, the First Avenger. Let's jump right in. 1. The destruction of Tunsberg. At the start of the movie, Johann Schmidt orders his soldiers to attack a village in Norway called Tunsberg.
Give the order to open fire.
In the very next scene, we can see someone reading a newspaper with the headline, "Elite Nazi forces overrun Norwegian town." This shows how quickly the chaos caused by Red Skull reached the press. A small but impressive attention to detail. 2. Hints of Red Skull's true face. Right from Red Skull's first appearance, if you take a closer look, you'll notice faint stretch marks on his face. These marks are subtle clues that Johann Schmidt is hiding his real appearance and is wearing a fake mask, hinting at his future transformation. 3. Schmidt's unbelievable strength. When Schmidt visits Norway to recover the Tesseract, 3 Hydra soldiers struggle to open the tomb of a deceased king. But Schmidt, with his enhanced strength from the imperfect serum, easily opens it with his bare hands. This moment subtly emphasizes just how powerful he has become. 4. Steve's true heroism. One of the most defining moments in Steve Rogers' journey happens during the training scene when Colonel Phillips throws a fake grenade to test the soldiers.
Grenade!
Steve dives on it without hesitation to save everyone else. But what many miss is that Peggy Carter also tries to shield the others, showing that both Steve and Peggy share the same heroic instincts, always willing to sacrifice themselves. 5. Early glimpse of Red Skull's face. While we don't see Red Skull's true face until over an hour into the film, it's actually revealed much earlier. During a scene where he's getting his portrait painted, we briefly catch a glimpse of his real face before he turns off the lights. This quick moment occurs 38 minutes before the big reveal. 6. Steve's birth date and symbolism. On Steve's enlistment form, we can see that his birth date is listed as July 4th, 1918, symbolically tying Captain America to America's Independence Day. Though Steve lies about other personal details to enlist, he leaves this detail unchanged, emphasizing his connection to patriotism. 7. Steve's growth in the transformation chamber. During the Super Soldier Serum infusion, Steve is enclosed inside a large chamber. Early on, we see Dr. Erskine having to lean forward to look at Steve through a small window because Steve's too short. But after the infusion, Steve's face perfectly fits into the window as he's now taller and bulkier, highlighting his transformation in a subtle way. 8. Red Skull's arrogance. In a scene where 3 Nazi officers confront Red Skull about failing to deliver weapons, Schmidt casually counts the officers before killing them. The way he calmly counts his targets shows his arrogance, as if he's so powerful that he doesn't even see them as threats. 9. Blueprints of Zola's future. As Johann Schmidt blows up his Hydra compound, Arnim Zola is forced to flee with various blueprints. One of them shows a design that closely resembles the mechanical body Zola would eventually use in the comics, hinting at his transformation into a villain with a robotic form. 10. Musical connection between films. When Captain America saves Bucky during his rescue mission, we hear a familiar score. It's the same music that plays during Avengers Endgame when Steve lifts Mjolnir.
I knew it.
Connecting the emotional beats of both films through this musical cue. 11. Stage foreshadowing Cap's shield. During a scene where Steve performs in a theater as Captain America, the stage design foreshadows his future weapon. If you zoom out, the layout of the stage resembles a large version of Cap's shield, hinting at the vibranium shield he's yet to receive. 12. Bucky's absence in Cap's comics. When Steve gains fame for portraying Captain America, comic books based on his character are released. Interestingly, none of these early comic covers feature Bucky, which makes sense since, at that point, Bucky's identity hasn't been revealed to the public, keeping the continuity of the film intact. 13. Chris Evans' nod to the Human Torch. During the 1943 Stark Expo, there's a mannequin dressed in red inside a tube. This is a fun nod to the Human Torch, a character Chris Evans played in the Fantastic Four films, adding an extra layer of trivia for comic book fans. 14. Bucky's foreshadowing line. Before heading to the Stark Expo, Bucky tells Steve to get cleaned up because they're going to the future.
Well, last night.
Gotta get you cleaned up.
Why? Where we going?
Future.
While it could just mean the expo, it's also a fun foreshadowing moment, as both characters eventually find themselves waking up in the future. 15. Steve's unfamiliarity with his powers. After receiving the Super Soldier Serum, Steve chases down a Hydra agent. When he approaches a fence, he attempts to jump it like a normal person, unaware of his newfound strength. Instead, he easily leaps over it without even touching the fence, showing just how unused he is to his enhanced abilities. Thanks for watching, Marvel fans. I hope you enjoyed uncovering these hidden details in Captain America, the First Avenger. If you spotted any Easter eggs I missed, drop them in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more Marvel breakdowns. See you next time.